a remarkable story of survival. A hunter who was ready to give up turned his story of despair into one of redemption.
John Sane left his family to take a hunting trip near McCall. He set up a base camp and hiked a few miles scouting for bulls. But on that hike, he took a fall and snap, John's leg was broken.
My leg was separated, and after a little bit of crawling, it came back together, and I splinted it and tied a couple of sticks along the side of my legs.
He was injured, alone, unable to walk, and stranded in the wilderness without cell service. He knew his only hope of survival was by making it to a trail a few miles back. So he began to crawl, inching his way to the trail, praying he would make it out alive. But after a few days and nights, he became more and more tired, thirsty, and was quickly slipping into suicidal despair.
When you're laying there and your foot's back here, and you're in the middle of nowhere, you're not going to make it. It's just the bottom line. You know, do I want to suffer, or do I want to just get it done with? And at one point, I was reaching for my pistol and asked Lord for his forgiveness.
John began writing his family a goodbye. Those goodbyes proved to be the motivation he needed to push on.
That's it. Write the letter to my family, and that was it. That settled it. I said, no, there's no way I'm doing this. I will get out of here.
After 2 nights of dragging himself across the rugged terrain, he finally made it to the trail. The brief moment of joy quickly gave way to desperation once again. John had crawled miles to the trail, but there was no help in sight. Knowing his time was running out and he wouldn't make it very many more days, John prayed. The next day, the Lord answered those prayers. A few motorcyclists had taken a wrong turn and ended up on the wrong trail. They were able to call for help and cut down a few trees so a helicopter could evacuate John to safety. His wife had been home not knowing what her husband had gone through.
I got a call at about 8 o'clock in the morning, and it was John telling me he had been in a bad accident.
John was okay, at the hospital, and happier than ever to be alive.
Right after I got the phone call, I looked on my phone and I saw a text message, and it said, "I love you so much."
A family reunited and a sportsman who lives to hunt another day.
That's just a story that gives me the chills. I don't know about you. And actually, John says he will hunt again, except next time he's going to bring a satellite phone with him.